Hello, this is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. This video is for Mike in Connecticut. Alright, Mike, so the compressor is out. Again, as you can see, it's not in there no more. And lower harness is also removed. Lower harness goes from the alternator and starter and oil level, oil pressure sensor. There's a starter right there. You can see it. So, and it goes all the way over there. That's the lower harness. This is where it connects. So it travels around here. This is one of his brackets. It lays in there and runs along. Okay, so compressor, unfortunately, as I told you before, was leaking. So here's a little bit of a green dye residue on the pipe below the compressor, which is kind of a bummer because I was so happy day before yesterday when I installed it. It was perfect. But so here is the compressor on the bench, and see it's all green around the perimeter. See all the green stuff. That's leak and seal also over there. So I'm kind of upset, but it is what it is. The rear seal is also leaking slightly, very little bit of residue here. If you look closely, you'll see a little bit of resemblance of the green dye. So anyway, I'll do it. I'll rebuild it. And here's your lower harness here. As you can see, it's on the table. The wires in some areas are pretty bad. Which one is the worst one? Let's see. This is the worst one. This is your starter cable. So as you can see, it just falls right off. Insulation falls right off. The biggest issue is that when it shorts with oil pressure, this is the oil pressure sensor wire that is also disintegrating. So when they touch together, you have 12 volts going straight to the sensitive circuit. This is very low voltage circuit for the oil pressure sensor, and obviously it goes straight into the dashboard, so it basically burns it up. This is oil, what is this one? Let's see. It is oil level. Okay, oil level is cracking also. You can see there are cracks here on it. You can just touch it, it falls apart. So, and this one is alternator wire, which is decently okay, but obviously we're not leaving it because if I bend wires, they just crack. So I'm gonna replace those wires so they will be fine. So we'll know this harness is trouble free, no more issues. Okay, so I have this to do, I have AC compressor to do. Suspension is fine now. It goes up and it goes down. That's a nice thing. And system holds very nice vacuum. AC system works very well. So this is basically all for now. I have video from day before yesterday where I showed you how the AC works. Engine mounts you would want to do later on because engine mounts are quite low. You see they're pretty much done. No good. But the car is not really vibrating yet, so you can still drive a little bit on that. See how the car performs. Oh yeah, and then one more thing. The alternator. The alternator, you know, that's the alternator, of course. I would want to take out voltage regulator because it gives out very low charge. It's about 12.6 to 12.8. Once fans kick in, you put on consumers like lights and wipers and all that, the car is stumbling. There's not enough power to run all electronics. So I traced it down to the AC. Oh my god, AC alternator. So that I'm going to do next before I go to my other location for the repair the harness. And seals are coming for the AC compressor, so we're good to go for those repairs. And then cosmetics, little things done like lights inside the cabin, you know, filters and trims and all that stuff. I have to also put in your new clutch fan. Fan clutch, actually. The fan is right there. That's your fan right there. And I'm going to replace that. New AC receiver dryer. This is the old one. And all the ignition cables. This is old stuff. And whatever this is all old stuff. That pipe, the belt. Alright, well, water pump right here. Okay, so this was Victor at RestoreMercedes.com, and again, this is a 95 S600 coupe for Mike. Thank you for watching.